10-day long France adventure is finishing.
14 years of me having a YouTube channel.
You just do like this, and you just do like this. And that's it.
Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to another video. Like, honestly, every single video, there's like another location, another hotel. I was just telling Filippo, I don't even know where I'm waking up nowadays anymore, but it's all good. We are in Monaco, as you probably know if you watched the previous vlog, so that you are kind of like up to date with everything. Just finishing touches. I'm running out of my fragrance. This is not ideal, but I brought another one, which I'm really into now. As soon as I run out of this one, I also got this Valentino Sogno in Rosso. It's really like a beautiful sweet. I just want to finish this one first because I have so many fragrances that are empty or half empty. I got dressed. I'm like still with the same suitcase for now 10 days basically. I'm wearing one of my favorite like Saint Laurent very easy dresses with a belt, my Cartier jewelry, the Hermes Constance. This is a 22, it's a vintage one from 1990. And this is Filippo's Duro blazer because genuinely the only black jacket I have is the jacket I've been wearing non-stop for the past few days, and I don't want that. I'm not even going to be vlogging much tonight because we're going out for a dinner with friends and then we're going for a birthday party. I'll see. Maybe I'll bring you with us a little bit, but I just don't know what's the situation going to be like. We're in Monaco for Formula 1. It's packed with the like celebrities and important people and this and that. So filming on the streets can feel a little bit like not the right thing to do. You know what I mean? So we'll try to be respectful, but also, you know, do what I do, create content. Let's go. Okay, today is the first day on the paddock for me, and my outfit you can't really see because this is kind of running the outfit. But anyway, I'm just finishing the makeup, very light and natural. I've done the Formula 1 before, but I haven't done it like that. Let's unbox it, Filippo. Having a fiance that works in Formula 1, tennis, football does come in handy, I have to say. But this is the basically, I don't know, is this up or down? The passes. And then we have two passes here. The pink, my favorite color. I wish I had like now pochette in pink color to match the Alpine color. This is what the passes look like. Filippo has like around, how many of these at home? 70. Because he's done so many. So this is us. Filippo looks such a corporate picture and for me such a glamorous picture. It's so funny. It's very, very exciting. So now we're gonna go to the garage.
Yep.
This is yours. Mine is like so glamorous.
Right? You know, they took it from internet.
Yes.
They said. We took it from internet.
It's very, very, very funny. Now I am gonna finish doing my makeup and then we're gonna get going. I'm wearing this new Chanel dress that you can't see. It's new, but it's not from new collection. It's from Cruise 21, I believe. This is what it looks like. I like it. Filippo says one of the cutest outfits ever. I felt like this was really sweet for the Formula 1 day. So I planned it before, obviously. And now I'm gonna finish my makeup. I posted like a random story yesterday from getting ready for the Louis Vuitton show and applying my Prada Beauty lipstick. And I got like 50 comments asking like, what is this lipstick and what is the number? And I was actually kind of surprised because I feature that lipstick so much. It's like my favorite lipstick. I have it in every single bag.
Second. I would like to, excuse me, that's my moment, because I would like to show you my daily routine. So what I do before to go out, wait, let me do it like properly. Before going out, because it's very sunny in Monaco, I use my favorite cream and it is called Sunlay. But it's from Sisley, but my girlfriend says Sisley. So what I do is I just do a little...
It's SPF 50, no?
SPF 50, yes. This is, by the way, very expensive, so you don't use more than this, because that's it. And then I show you how to put the cream when you have a lot of beard. That's what you do. Oh, that's it. You know?
What about the nose?
Yes, wait. Just a little bit more.
Don't rub it too much between your palms because...
Put it, actually, it is wrong. You put it here, you know, you just do like this, and you just do like this. And that's it. You don't need to take care of the rest. So you save a lot of money. Thank you. And for the next tutorial, I'll see you next time.
As this was so funny. Filippo wanted to get an SPF, so he asked at the hotel if they can bring him like an SPF, and they brought him, and they said, okay, 160 euros, and he was like,
Maybe 186. I was like, what?
and
And you know what he said, baby? You know what he said?
No.
When I was opening it, I was opening, you know, and he said, before you, if you open it, you have to pay. And I was like, yeah, I mean, no problem.
SPF,
yeah, no problem. It's a nice, it would be like, what, 40 euros? And then he left. And then after 20 minutes, I just check the picture that he sent me with the price. And it was like 186 euros. I was like, okay, maybe next time, just check before.
I think it's so funny because men, they don't understand how much money we spend on beauty and all of that other stuff. So when like they get in this situation, it's always, well, it's not really funny, but it's funny. You know what I mean? Basically, I was telling you that I was showing you this lipstick. There's so many questions, where is the lipstick from? That I was actually really surprised. I feel like I've shown this lipstick so many times that I feel like I'm annoying how many times I've shown it. Yet still people ask where is it from. So it's a Prada Beauty Nude, though. You guys know it. Sometimes I feel like on social media, no matter how many times you say the same thing, it kind of, you can still like, you should still repeat it. I'm gonna finish getting ready and I'll bring you guys with us today. How was it?
It was great.
Now we are doing what exactly on the
Now we go for
schedule?
lunch, really, because I'm starving.
Because I'm not really understanding the schedule.
Starving.
But it's really buzzing here. Between the two qualifying races, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, the other one starts at 4 local time. We're currently in they call it this MH motorhome. It's the motorhome for Europe, for Alpine, which is where we are. We just had some food, we were sitting with some friends. The view is incredible. I had a plate of pomodoro pasta and acai bowl. I mean, look at this view. The view is insane, but we have to make a move in order to make it on time with this man over here, my accessories of the day. And we're gonna go to the garage for the second race of the day. That is the plan right now. We had to run because the race is about to start. We're not supposed to be here, but we made it the last minute, literally. Oh. We got back home from the paddock and I can tell you that today was a very exhausting day. First of all, Monaco is a very small country and having center completely closed away from traffic is just like insane, and also like it goes on many levels. So we climbed so many stairs today, right, Filippo?
Yeah.
And we walked 12,000 steps as well. It was very tiring. We're home now. I had a little break. I want to say a break. It wasn't really a break. I had to do some work and now I'm gonna get ready for the dinner. Are we going to Gaia?
Yes.
I like Gaia. Okay, that's at least across the square, so it's not gonna be like driving or crazy traffic or anything like that. So I wanted to tell you my impressions of Formula 1 Monaco. I've done it before, but not like a full day. So we watched the both qualifications. One was at 12, one was at 4, so we were there for the whole entire day basically. And Filippo was telling me that Monaco is not the best one to watch Formula 1 because it's not so easy to actually see logistically also. But that it's very like glamorous and charming as well. So like each one has something special about it. I met so many of my viewers, which is always like so exciting as well. I think for me, the only challenging thing is that it's really, really, really long day. But other than that, it's something new, something different, and definitely something exciting. Guys, I told Filippo, baby, I'm so annoying. I don't even know how you put up with me because I annoy even myself, okay? And he said, yeah. I just know that you don't like my kind of like events or whatever. I was like, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about me leaving stuff everywhere because he was trying to leave the room and he accidentally tripped over a shoe. But baby, I think I was the best girlfriend today. I'm sure you guys want to see my outfit of the night. It's this Magda dress with Calvilla shoes, and I thought I was gonna pack a pochette. But no, I brought this clutch from the row. So basically, we were walking back home and we were trying to find a train station. We ran into this lovely, lovely lady. She was so sweet. And she took us all the way, and then she asked me where I was from, and she told me she was from Germany. And she was so sweet. She told me her husband's in real estate and she spent the last 40 years in Monaco. So sweet. Right now, we are heading to the dinner. I'm feeling a bit shiverish, but I think that's because I am tired. That's the only thing, a little bit tired. But it's okay. So far, so good. Good morning, everybody. How's my wonderful online family doing today? Well,
Today we celebrate
14 years of me on YouTube. I don't know if it's today, but I know that it's sometimes now. 14 years of me having a YouTube channel. Can you believe that? It's kind of insane. Obviously, I was not active the first 4 years, by the way, Filippo. I have so many flaws and so many things that are just not that great about me, but there's one thing that I think I'm pretty good at, and I feel like, okay, since it's 14 years, can I get 5 minutes to say it? I'm a very consistent person. I am consistent in everything, and I started my YouTube channel because I loved it. I wanted it. People were not having it as a job, you know, Filippo, back in the day. No, it was not a job. It was a hobby, and it was a hobby for the longest time. I was uploading and doing this stuff just because I genuinely enjoy sharing and creating friends online and having meaningful connection with people. So I'm happy. I'm not wearing those shoes. I don't think I'm gonna go in high heels. I think I'll probably wear the Miu Miu slingback, the beige one. This is the dress that I'm gonna wear today to the garage. I have to say, our adventure, 10-day long France adventure is finishing. I feel like I've been in France for so long now that it actually feels like I live in France. I'm not sad about it. I'm actually quite happy also to go home, even though I like it here a lot. But I'm happy to go home because there's so many things there waiting for me as well that I need to take care of. So we're not going to be long at home, but since I've been traveling for like 10 days, I can tell you one thing. I have some packages waiting for me at home, so I'm probably in one of the next videos going to show you what I got. And what I got is for the summer holidays, because shortly after we go back home, we are going to the Middle East a little bit, and then after the Middle East, I have a small little break at home, and then it's gonna be London. So I just have few looks for the events that I have up and coming and things like that waiting for me that I'll show you. But right now I'm gonna change into my Pucci look. What's the time? Are we on time? This was my second option for wearing this to the pit lane today. But then I realized that yesterday's dress was kind of also light colored and similar-ish. I wanted to have something different, you know? So I also had this beautiful Magda Butrym skirt and top that I wanted to wear while I was here, but sadly I didn't manage. I have this top as well, the dress that I wore yesterday. You know that this is not actually a dress. I don't know if I actually properly told you. It's like a jacket. It's a jacket, you know, but I got my tailor to make it longer. Okay, packing is in progress, you guys, but I wanted to show you this dress, so excuse the mess. This is so pretty. I love this dress. I will link it below, by the way. Has this beautiful neckline. I love the print. It's like a good kind of silk, not the one that creases crazily, even though we traveled for 10 days, we steamed it in 2 seconds. This is gonna be the bag. Miu Miu pumps. I'll link the whole look below so you guys can have it as well. My hair up is not an easy task. Filippo thinks being a woman is just so easy. That is it, you guys. I will update you there as well, of course. Fully ready. We're picking up friends and we're ready to roll. I wonder if I should have applied some tape on this dress, but so far it seems like it's good. It just feels too light. You know when something feels so light on your body and you're should I, am I naked or have I got the clothes on? That's my current struggle. Anyway, let me show you this beautiful ceiling that I can never get enough of. Look how beautiful is this. Truly, truly beautiful. I'm loving this place, honestly. We come here every summer and I just love spending time in Monaco. Oh, look at these turtles on the ceiling. Can you see the turtles? So pretty. Filippo's doing some work as always. Okay guys, we're arriving. Ready? Yes! Let's start. Let's see how's today gonna be. It's looking quite packed because today is the day. It's a beautiful day. It's not raining, so we're very lucky. Officially over. I don't know if you can hear me because it's quite loud. Filippo wants to stay more in Monaco, but we unfortunately have to leave. Also, I spilled a little bit of spaghetti on my dress.
No!
So I'm definitely ready to go, but that's so Tamara style, no?
Very, very.
Dry cleaning straight to dry cleaning pile. I also, you know, I got a bit like, my hair is a bit like mess. It's all good. I had a good time with our friends as well. I'm gonna show you guys my picture on my pass. It's pretty cute, I think. That was a good hairstyle.
So Sergio, I would have no problem in leaving Monaco, right? During the race.
We're checking how we can leave because we need to go to Milan. It's not easy. We always leave before everyone starts leaving because then we know that we have like no people traffic or car traffic or whatever. So that's the plan for today as well. Sorry if I look a little bit worse for wear, but your girl's been gone for 10 days. And honestly, I am so ready to be back home, but unfortunately, it's a little bit more complicated than that. However, I've received some goods at home. I just want to quickly unpack. You know why? Not even because the boxes, because I don't like boxes lying around at home. I won't be able to unpack everything right now because I just don't have that much time. But I'll try and pack what I can right now. Okay, I received two things from Frame, the denim brand. One of them is like this kind of grayish olive green washed out style trousers. Like they look quite loose and thin. And this cute little, look how cute is this baby? Filippo said that I always have gifts and that he doesn't have anything and he's hiding there now. And he is in a super cute mood. Filippo! I just gave you a gift, the little sticker thing for the phone. I received this kind of like a knit jacket. So cute. It's from Frame. I'll link it below, you guys, because I think it's quite more affordable than designer stuff. And it's really cute. I love it. I can get rid of the box now. I need to unpack the suitcase. And honestly, right now I would pay for someone to unpack it because I really don't feel like it. There's been too much packing and unpacking lately. These are the trousers. Should I quickly try them on? Like I have the same frame, I'm like 27, and in other denim I'm like 25, which is a bit unusual, but it's because they're quite elasticated and like, not tight, but like fitted. This is the style, just so you know. I quite like the length. I love the color, very, very cute, very comfy. One thing about them is because they're elasticated, I could travel in them without feeling constricted at all. I'll try to present myself a little bit more, like remove my makeup, maybe like do a little mask. If I do one, probably I will do this Omorbizza one. I love it so, so much. It's kind of like a little bit gently exfoliating plus polishing and just making your skin look better and brighter and nicer and all of that good stuff. So I'll do that. I'll update you guys. But first things first, we need to unpack. I miss home. I'm happy to be home. Guys, wow. It's been a very, very, very long day. I can tell you you that much. I just washed my face. I'm about to moisturize. I've just done serum. I'm waiting for it to sink in. And I put on my Snoopy pajama that is just like fresh and came and cozy. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I have so many beautiful like silk slips. Like you've seen them before. I have a few favorite brands. I've written a blog post also about my favorite silk pajamas and things. And I have like 3 favorite cotton pajamas. One of them is the Snoopy one, the other one is the Beverly Hills Hotel one, and the third one is linen, but it's the linen, light blue linen one from the White Company. And I love those 3 when I just want to be like cozy and cute and homey, and usually when my sister is around so that we can watch like some TV and talk and just stay together and enjoy the night. Or I don't know, but tonight's one of those cozy nights when I just miss home and I want to feel a bit like I need something soothing, you know what I mean? It was a long unpacking, repacking situation. We'll talk about that later. However, I am gonna go sleep now, even though it's only like 10:45, but I'm so tired and I miss home so much, you guys. I think you can imagine that because it's been so long, but there's so many things that are in front of me that I'm gonna wrap this day up here and I'll see you tomorrow morning, okay? Okay, night night. Good morning, guys. I'm back in my little nook with my coffee, and it's quite dark. Actually, also Filippo is still asleep, but I have to be up because lots of things going on. I actually have a lot of random thoughts that I would like to share with you. And you know what? I was thinking about this recently because somebody left a comment saying that like they don't understand the purpose of like, you know, other people showing off their life. What you call it on YouTube, for example, or any other platform that is, that, you know, it's a bit like nauseating and why are people doing this, etc., etc. And I thought about it because I think, like, you know, that yesterday was 14 years of me sharing my life on YouTube, not really my whole life, sharing my fashion and my beauty choices, as well as a bit of like window into my life without oversharing my private life. Many of you know that obviously I've never actually shared my boyfriends on here. Filippo is like the first man I shared on YouTube, if you don't count my like first love, like 14 years ago. And honestly, I always thought like this is the place where I'm gonna share my fashion choices, my beauty choices, a bit of my lifestyle, especially when it comes to hotels and restaurants and things like that. Because I remember that once, like, it was my sister's 30th birthday. So, like, more than 10 years ago, I shared that we stayed in a hotel, and lots of you actually really liked that review. And you guys were like, okay, share more of this. Oh, let's try this shade of this rare beauty. This is the one that I bought on Space and Key recently, and it was quite dark. So, let's see if it's going to be too dark. It's cold, full of life, but my favorite shade is Good Energy. Now I learned that. My intention of filming YouTube is still the same as it was 14 years ago. It's like to share what I do, is to share what I wear, is to show you guys where I go. And very often, like, it depends really, like it could be different places, it could be different things. Sometimes, like, you know, it's very much like recommendation based. Sometimes I don't actually talk about recommendations. Sometimes I'll just show you what I'm doing, and then I don't know, like I'll show you I go for pizza, and then 2 weeks later I would run into some of you guys in that same pizzeria because you guys are like, oh my god, we saw it in your vlog that you like it here, so we also decided to come here. And that's when I realized, like, okay, like, you guys like really like the recommendations and enjoy them. Or sometimes I would see you guys tag me on stories and say like, oh my god, Tamara, thank you for the recommendation, we came here because you said it's nice. And that is the pure point. Someone said this is so unrelatable and this kind of lifestyle I do not enjoy, and that is my last intention. I would never want anybody to feel under pressure for my content, and I couldn't quite understand why that is, because when I was a student and I really couldn't go anywhere or do much or have the lifestyle that I have now, and even after when I graduated and I worked 9 to, well, I want to say 9 to 6, but it wasn't 9 to 6, it was 8 to 7, because pharmacies open earlier and close earlier, and for the whole opening of the pharmacist has to be on the premises. So later I had a job. I couldn't really be like going anywhere or doing anything very exciting because my job was consuming most of my life, especially in those years when you have to prove yourself to your employer. It was intense. even in those years, I loved watching people who actually do different stuff than me. Like I loved watching people who travel, that's how I started. I was watching other people's lives and I wanted to share like highlights of my life. I wasn't sharing like my pharmacy life. I wasn't sharing my private life, but I was sharing my weekends. I was vlogging on my weekends. I was filming videos on weekends. I was filming exciting parts of my life, which weren't that many. But when, something was exciting, I was sharing that. And that never actually changed for 14 years. The goal was the same, to connect with people around the world, to show my lifestyle, and to kind of like exchange experiences. And you guys often send me your experiences. So many times I get like amazing tips also from you guys. So I wanted to share that because I feel like in therapy I've learned that actually people have different sometimes experiences with the outer world in a way that some people will watch others and feel, let's say, envy for whatever reason, and the other people will see someone and say like, if she can do it, I can do it too. Sometimes people are like, this is so pointless, why are you showing this, I don't want to watch this. And I kind of understand that, like, I really understand it. But in my personal experiences, and I believe probably most of my viewers, I would say like 99.99999% of my viewers, we like to exchange things and watch and consume content because someone was like, why am I watching this? This is so like different to my life. And sometimes it's nice to watch something different. Maybe your life is better, maybe it's more exciting, maybe you're I don't know, I'm thinking of like marine biologist that goes to the ocean every day and sees lots of animals, and that's like really different to my life. Or maybe you're a politician or an actress. There are so many different professions out there and we all do different things, but I love to have an insight in other people's life because it really inspires me to do better. Yesterday I was at Formula One and I met this beautiful woman from Egypt. She had a position of power and she was really like, you could see, like educated and beautiful, and she's experienced, and I looked up to her so much. And even though she lived a completely different life to what I live, like in a way of like different country, different background, I just thought like, wow, this is so inspiring. This woman is like also kind of who I want to be, like a woman that is successful, well-spoken, kind, lovely. And she said she followed what I do, and I was so happy when I realized that there's so many different jobs and so many different things. It's not just people who care about fashion and want to watch what I do, people who want to see something different online. And that's what sparked this little monologue. What's even like the right thing to do on the internet nowadays, because everybody seems to have a different opinion. Also, that's of course a given. Like when I put content online, I invite people to comment on it, and that's more than fine. It's just like really interesting how different we all could be and how we all could like see a same picture and have a different view on it, So 14 years on YouTube. Wow. I don't know what to tell you besides that there are many different places that I visited thanks to YouTube, starting from Costa Rica to Las Vegas. I'm thinking of like beginnings and early days. It was just like so fabulous having this platform, and even retrospectively having memories of my engagement day, having memories of, I still have some videos like from back then to see how I developed, what I learned, what I dreamt of. And it's like a diary. It's a visual diary. Even like seeing how I physically have changed in the 14 years is amazing. Because yes, pictures do tell a story, but I think nothing tells a story as much as a video does. And that's why I fell in love with YouTube back then, and I am still happily in relationship with YouTube, and that will never change. I actually was going to do daily vlogging in June, which is not going to happen now, and it's not going to happen because I have something really exciting happening also in my life. My life's currently going through such a whirlwind, I can't even tell you. And that brings me back to the point of the topic that my life actually is not all on YouTube. So you get to see still my fashion, the beauty choices, you get, which by the way I will link in the description box below, you still get to see me traveling. Maybe I'm in Monaco, then maybe I come home and I'm having in the morning my coffee, doing my makeup and chatting with you guys after the Grand Prix, after like all of that. It can be anything. And to tell you the truth, I love sharing what I'm sharing, but there's just so much more. There's a whole world of like other kind of happiness, but also other kind of grief that I don't really show on social media. And that again brings me to the point of saying how busy the life has gotten now, as there are many exciting things that I have going behind the scenes, which I really hope I'm gonna be able to show you soon. And because of that, I won't be doing daily vlogging, but I really wanted to. That was like a general idea, but don't worry, you will get a lot of stuff from me soon. And if not, don't forget that there's a whole Instagram, there's a whole YouTube, there is a lot of stuff that where you can find daily content. There's daily content on TikTok as well. There's a lot of daily content. If you like daily content, you sure can find it from me. However, decided not to have it on here. That's it. I think this vlog is already going to have a bit of everything, a little bit of Monaco Formula 1, a bit of outfits, a bit of makeup, a bit of personal thoughts. I'm curious what you guys think and how you think that YouTube has changed. Please, like, if you've been following and watching YouTube for a long time, I would love to hear your input. What reason do you watch YouTube for? Is it for pure entertainment, or is it for, I don't know, like learning something or relatability, or I'm curious to hear. I have to say special thanks to those who have stayed here for such a long time and followed me from the beginning. It means so much to me. Like, you cannot even imagine how much it actually means to have such a strong, beautiful community. I think I mentioned it in one of my recent videos, like, it's not my most followed platform. It is my favorite platform because I get to share my thoughts and I get to speak to you guys and I can be myself. And, you know, like, you can tell that because my opinions don't fleet. Like, it's quite a consistent thing. And if they do change, it's because it's 14 years. So I don't know, if I changed an opinion on something from 11 years ago, that's okay. But I don't tend to change my things from day to day. I'm quite a stubborn person, let's say, and that's that. I love you so much and I appreciate you. And if nobody's told you that today, well, hear it from me, and I hope you can feel the love from me as well, because it's honest. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.